Hey guys, it's your girl Just Bree coming back with another video um, on Soncerae's how you can get instantly what? How you can instantly upgrade your options. So this will be my first time listening to it with you guys. So we'll listen to it together and I'll comment as we go. Okay? Here we go.
Shea Better Body Care by EOS.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky.
Videos, make sure that you share. All right. So, I want to talk to you ladies about upgrading your options and how you can. Now, this might be hard for some of y'all because some of y'all are stubborn and don't want to change. In order for the outside world to change, you have to change on the inside. You have to change your energy on the inside and your mentality on the inside. You have to do the work. It's a lot of women out here who want to level up, but they just want to level up the man that they're dating and not themselves. And that's just bullshit to me. I do not like hypergamy gurus. I do not preach that hypergamy bullshit. Women have too many opportunities. We have too much going on. Most of us have a brain. If you don't have a brain, then I'm sorry, boo, I don't know what to tell you. Do some crunches. Work them hips, girl.
That's interesting that she talks about having a brain. Even though it's just been 2 years since her whole priest debacle situation. Um, so it's interesting that, and I don't want to use his name, but uh, I'll just say Kevin Samuels. How when the women call his show, and a lot of them, most of them have careers and they're very well educated, but yet they still say that they do not want to work um, significantly to pay bills, however he says that, after they have children, dear. So the majority of women more than likely would like to stay home and raise their children, okay? Believe it or not, there's only a handful of you um, so-called modern heifers. But at the end of the day, Soncerae, trust and believe. If a man came along and decided he wanted to marry you and had a little bit to offer, you would run so fast um that it wouldn't even be funny, girl. Bye.
Because I'm telling you, you got to use that beauty. You got to use that beauty, okay? I keep it a buck. God gave me the gift of beauty, so I sell my beauty. God gave me.
Oh my God. God gave her the gift of beauty, so she sells her beauty. Who the hell she selling it to? Cause honey, who is buying her beauty? Oh Lord.
The gift of sex appeal, so I sell my sex appeal. God gave me the gift of having a decent personality, so I sell that. Whatever God gave you, use it, honey. Okay, listen up. 8 out of 10 of the men that you meet are bad for you. They are not good men. They do not match you. They do not deserve you. Half of them don't even want you. Coming to that realization is hard for a lot of women, but when you realize that, you start making better choices.
Wait a minute. How's she gonna say half 8 out of 10 men don't want you? Where'd she get them statistics from? I mean, if you gonna make a claim like that, shouldn't you have something to back it up? Where you just pull out 8 out of 10 out your asshole? Girl, 8 out of 10 men don't want you, yet and still you mad at Kevin Samuels for saying that the girl that's average at best. You know what I'm saying? You had a problem with that, but yet and still you're saying 8 out of 10 men not gonna want you. Why not, Soncerae? Cause you still single and you didn't have 8 engagements that you can't prove not near one of them.
Men instantly. Like, you really have to understand that every single man you meet, you need to be giving him the side eye off break, and he needs to earn you not giving him that eye. When you dating these men and the relationship starts going sour.
Okay, this is how I operate, and I mean it's okay to have a difference of opinion. I don't know any grown woman that's gonna get. Why would you give a man the side eye off break? Um, when what sense does that make? Wait, okay. So, for example, I was dating a guy, or I met a guy, and I went out on a couple dates with him, and his phone was ringing, 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 ringing. We're sitting in the car, and his phone kept ringing. So I'm like, eventually, I was like, why don't you answer the phone? And he like, nah, I'm good, I'm good. So phone starts ringing, ringing, ringing again. I'm like, if you don't answer that phone, so sure enough, he answers the phone, and it's a young lady that he had been dealing with. And I'm just like, okay, I'm cool because I'm like, at the end of the day, we just started talking. So, sometimes you have your little stragglers that still be, that you still have hanging on or whatever. And we, like I said, it was just, we dated, we had a few dates, so we weren't monogamous or anything, and it wasn't anything serious. So I don't give somebody the side eye until they prove me wrong or whatever. There's no reason to go looking at a man with the side eye. He should be looking at you with the side eye. Girl, bye.
Power. Please stop holding on to the memory of when this man was pretending like he was something that he isn't. All right? He was only special because of you. He
Oh my God. She said, please don't hold on to the memory. Girl, you ain't stop holding on to Priest. You talked about that man for 3 years, and you still bring him up on the low. And what you talking? Who don't deserve who? Girl,
wasn't special before then. He was special in your mind. Your perception of him was special, and that's flexible.
listen to her trying to sound all philosophical. I just want to see 1 degree or even certification where Soncerae got her what do you call it? Therapy. Her therapy relationship expertise from besides her failed relationships.
It's liquidy. So the second he starts acting like an asshole, stop holding on to the memories of the beginning of the relationship and let his ass go. Especially if you've given him chance after chance
Like you
after
let
chance.
Priest go.
Yo, one chance is too many. I am so guilty of one.
Wait, one chance is too many, says who? That's not for you to determine. You didn't gave. I'm sure you didn't gave men plenty of times, girl.
I am about to tell y'all not to do. Please stop sticking to a man with mediocre pipe simply because he cute. Listen, a dude can be cute, a dude could be hella sexy, but he can't lay the pipe. He can't.
Wait a minute. Stop sticking with a dude that can't lay the pipe. Okay, but as a woman, shouldn't you be like motivating him to try to? Sometimes you have to teach a man or show a man how you get to where you supposed to get, how you get to your climax. You know what I'm saying? You don't just stop dealing with somebody because the sex is whack until you just figure out, realize that they're not even try to please you. All they are is out for self. That's when you let it go. But if the sex is, you know, just basic, you work on it. Anyway,
He can't lay the pipe. He got erectile dysfunction or something like that. Premature ejaculation.
Soncerae, men wouldn't have erectile dysfunction around you if you was such a baddie, girl.
That sounds like my baby daddy, don't it?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
We was having
There she
problems
go
with
bringing
Ben. He was
priest.
gonna tell everybody, "Oh, I wasn't attracted to her physically." Tell the truth.
Okay, is that the okay? Clearly, we see that's the only relationship that she had to talk about because that's the only relationship she ever talk about. Now, why you don't talk about the doctor? We don't know the doctor. We ain't seen the doctor. Oh, excuse me. He could be any man in the world. So why you not talking about your situation with him and trying to school us, quote unquote, on how you deal with your man now, Mr. Doctor? What's his specialty in Soncerae? Is he a doctor of witchcraft?
Tell the truth. You just don't know how to lay the pipe. Your nasty attitude. Your lack of confidence.
He don't know how to lay the pipe, and you don't know how to pop that puss, girl, with your dried up, shriveled up, smelly cooch.
Your inability to make a good choice keeps you in basic bitch mode. Honey, the reason why you haven't been able to upgrade is because you have not done the inside work. What have you done spiritually?
She talking about not being able to make a choice, yeah, and still you keep blaming quote unquote dusties for making you pick your baby daddy. You didn't have enough sense to make good decisions on your own. You look to YouTube to choose a man for you. Girl, if you don't get off here telling this advice, I'm calling the police.
How have you improved who you are mentally? Do you have any emotional intelligence at all? These are things that you need to think about before you start trying to level up and pick you a dude that ain't a dusty. Don't be a dustette. It's that simple. Because they can sniff your insecure ass out in a crowd, girl. They about 300,000 miles away. They see you. Oh, they coming straight.
Soncerae, you are the queen of insecurities, honey. You get on here and lie your ass off because clearly whatever you got going on at home is not what you portray on this YouTube here. So quit freaking lying. And as far as you calling somebody dusty, you got a lot of damn nerve. It was dusty. Somebody that don't meet your criteria, somebody that so-called don't make a certain amount of money that you want him to make, that makes him dusty. How dare you?
For you. Girl, honey, believe in yourself. All right? You can get better results when you change your mindset. All right? You don't have to settle for community pipe. You could go out there and get you a man that's going to want you and only you. Trust me, they are out there. Not every man a bad man. Not every man a dusty. Now a lot of them are. Don't get it twisted.
Oh my God. A lot of them are. Bitch. Oh my God. It's Sunday. Lord Jesus help me. Lord help me. A lot of them are dusty. Well, what the hell are you, Soncerae? Mm-mm-mm.
A lot of
And you know what else pisses me the fuck off? Because I'm really pissed off now. Because, bitch, you got a son. Okay? And I got a son. And for you to go in about men like this, at this angle, trying to label most men dusties and, always got something negative to say about a man, especially your baby daddy. You ain't shit. Most men. How the fuck you know what most men are? You don't even, at least the other person, I'm not gonna keep saying his name, at least he has statistics. Where are your statistics, bitch? Since um, you so well versed in relationships that you don't have, or that you couldn't keep eight engagements that you supposedly left each one of them. Lord Jesus, my blood pressure going up.
Are, but you attract what you are. Don't misunderstand that statement and don't internalize the stuff that these bad men do, these low energy men, the stuff that they do. Seems crazy to you sometimes. A lot of times that don't have nothing to do with you, but you will attract them if you don't have your energy in order. If you don't have your mind in order, you are going to attract them. Mama, please stop putting what these men desire ahead of what you need. What kind of love do you want? What kind of man do you want? What kind of life do you want? These are the things that you need to think about. And you need to let these men know off break what kind of woman you are and what you
Oh my God, if she say off break again, I swear, folk, God, I'm gonna come through this phone and snatch that wig off. Don't nobody talk like that, Soncerae. You still you back in the 1990s and early 2000s. You update your vocabulary, girl.
not putting up with. And if they don't want to give it to you, on to the next. There's too many good men out there who will give you what you need as a woman. Now listen, you need to have a good attitude. You need to eat right. You need to take care of yourself. You need to do this
Oh my God. Oh my God. Eat right and take okay.
self-care. But I need you to understand something. Regardless to your weight, your complexion, what state you live in, how much money you make, you will still be able to find a decent man. Okay?
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, that is true. And nobody is really refuting that, Sansaray, other than the fact that if you want to deal with a man who is of high value, who is a high earner, you are not going to, a woman is not going to be picked by a high earner if she's short and fat, 5'2", got this sloppy wig on top of her head, Sansaray. Now you know that that's just the truth. Either if a rich man has a plain Jane looking woman or a more plain Jane or just a regular average looking woman, still nice, still cute, whatever. More than likely, if he's high earning, he met her before he got his money, honey. He's not gonna go out his way when he has plenty of options. What part of that don't you understand? When he has options, he's not gonna go out of his way to pick a baby mama with 2 kids, 5'2", bad body built, Uber driver. Okay, he's not gonna do it, Sansaray. And you can keep lying to yourself, but girl, bye.
There is still a man out there who will be with you. Men are naturally leaders and they will be there for you. They will help you become a better person. Look for that type of man. Don't look for these men that's out here continuing to lead you into poverty and drama and trauma. Let them men go. Please stop banking on a man's potential. A man could tell you all his dreams, all his desires, and look like he effectively about to work on these things.
Just 2 years ago, you fell for all this shit, bitch. So why are you? Who are you to be telling somebody this shit? You was just what 38 2 years ago. It wasn't like you was even 28.
These men have to be self motivated and already working on that stuff long before you came. Yeah, it's okay for you to motivate your man. Yeah, it's okay for you to want to improve who he is, but he has had to want to do this before you even came around because that's for him. Not just you, it's for him. Girl, the solution to your problem is not celibacy or avoiding men. That ain't it, sis. That ain't it. Listen, do the work that you need to do in order to improve who you are so you can attract the right kind of man.
Okay, so now you just regurgitating stuff that you hear online, Sorry. I'm not saying you ain't got no life experience, but you all of a sudden you talking in a way where it's obvious that you are stealing other people's content and trying to make it your own. But whatever, girl. What was I gonna say? Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, so When I was in my early 20s, I dated a guy he wasn't married, but he was in a committed relationship allegedly with like two kids or whatever. And he gave me the old okey doke about how she don't treat him right, this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth. So, I fell for it and everything. I'm in my early 20s. I should have known better, but that's a whole nother story. Whatever. So, um, that was that, and that didn't work out, obviously, for obvious reasons. And so I said that to say I was in my early 20s. This bra was almost 40 when she started messing with Priest, okay? And being that she still keeps bringing him up, I'm going to bring him up. Um, my point is, no man since I've been late 20s, early 30s could even approach me unless he had some type of job, career, his own apartment, house, whatever, and vehicle. He couldn't even he couldn't get my number. He couldn't get my attention. I mean, I'd be respectful and say no thank you, but um we all most of us know from especially from the Viper Pit, and the majority of women know that we wouldn't have gave Priest the time of day. But here she is, you know, um, way past the danger zone, and she decides to pick a man like Priest that's already in a situation, relationship or whatever, somebody that's basically already taken. So how far did you think that was gonna go? Anyway,
You gotta fix you, honey. Now you can avoid these men because you need time to fix yourself, but eventually you gonna have to get back in the game, baby. Stop sitting your ass on the sidelines like, I don't need a man. I don't when you know damn well you want one. Now, if you genuinely don't want one, you wouldn't be watching this video, okay? Hoes just out here bitter, just bitter because the bathtub gonna get a ring before them. Don't be that. Don't be salty. Get in the game, girl. Just learn how to play the game. Just learn how to play.
what game is we playing? We supposed to be mature adults. What kind of game are we playing? So I suppose you would tell a woman, don't call the man back right away. Don't call him first. If he call you, wait 24 hours or 2 days to call him back. All that dumb shit. That's the kind of game you play, Soncerae. That's your problem. That's why you're ignorant and single now, and your son ain't got no daddy.
That's it. Don't be like, I don't want to play games. I ain't trying to play games with these men. I ain't got time. That was me. I ain't telling you some shit I ain't said, okay? I ain't telling you something I ain't saying myself. You heard me? Just hear me good one time, baby girl. I know all of us want a man to some degree. Like, I want a man at my own convenience. I don't want to be married. I used to want to be married. I don't want to be married.
She want a man at her own convenience. What that mean? I mean, I guess if she pay him, whatever, girl.
I'm here to teach you how to improve who you are as a person. I'm not going to sit here and try to drag you down the aisle because marriage ain't for everybody. It's not. I'm sorry.
And it definitely ain't for you, Miss So-called engaged 8 times.
Even I'm polyamorous. You know what I mean? Like if a man come to me one
Polyamorous because you can't get a man to be faithful to your funky ass.
monogamy, I'm gonna look at him sideways a little bit and be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to ride this ride, my brother? Are you sure? Okay, all right then." These men are not the second coming of Christ, or your father who abandoned you, or your ex that you wish you would have did things right with. Treat each individual man as good as they treat you. When they start disrespecting you, or they start not communicating properly, or they start making you uncomfortable, let them go. Don't think that your love is going to change them into the type of man that you want. Go get the man that you want. Stop trying to change men. It's so weird. I don't know why women do that. I'm just going to love him through his pain.
You know, that's the end of the video, and I'm done with this video. But I just want to say, it's a very interesting case how her voice goes, her what do you call, good Lord, her accent is all over the place. She got 3 or 4 different accents in one throat. Okay. And so that just goes to show you how much um of a confused person she is. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. You can like, share, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada. All right, guys, peace out.